Hi everybody, I'm Jen, and today I'm going to walk you through how to pack for a month in a carry-on bag. So one of the biggest things that people ask me is, how do you pack in such a small suitcase when you're going for such a long time? And I can tell you that one of the reasons that it's difficult to do that is because as Americans, we tend to, when we're traveling to somewhere that either we haven't been to in a long time or we've never been to before, we pack out of fear. We're afraid that they're not going to have the things that we need, and then we pack more stuff, So I kind of want to walk you through what I pack for a month, just to give you some ideas when you're getting ready to pack for a trip, what you can do with and what you can do without. Okay, so here's the carry-on bag. Remember, I'm going to have clothes tomorrow that I'm going to wear on the plane, but it's only going to be one set of socks, one set of undergarments, one shirt, one set of pants, and usually the heaviest jacket that I have, so it's not in my carry-on. Okay, so packing cubes, pretty much my best friend because they condense everything down quite a bit when you're in a small space. I always usually bring a small backpack with me because my carry-on bag, my backpack is pretty big. It has my laptop and lots of foam to protect it, that sort of thing. But when you're hiking for a day, you don't want a big, huge backpack. So I always bring a little one just squished down in my carry-on. Here I've got 2 pairs of pants and a pair of shorts with a belt. That's my whole thing. Other than the leggings I'm wearing on the plane, that's my pants for the month. Yep, you're going to have to wipe them down at night, that sort of thing, but you're going to be doing laundry if you're there anywhere destination for a month, but you can get by with far less pants than you think you can. Here I've got a set of bathing suits with one bathing suit with a rash guard that I can wear if I'm going kayaking or need to cover from the sun. This is probably one of my best kept secrets, are camis. Little tank tops, black and a white one that you can wear with anything. You can wear them when you're working out. You can wear them under dress clothes. You can wear them to layer if it's cold outside. And they take up no room at all, basically. Right here you see about 4 dress shirts. A couple of them are actual jackets, like blazery type super light things that'll go over either a cami or a turtleneck if it's cold. 6 pairs of socks here, the 7th I'm wearing on the plane. I always recommend a week's worth of socks just because if you're washing out things in the sink, they tend to take a little longer to dry because they're a heavier material. So I always recommend a week. I've got 1 set of workout clothes here and 3 casual shirts that I can intermix as I want to throughout the month. Granola bars, because there's always going to be a time that you're starving and you can't get to the grocery store right away. So a little stash there, great way to skip breakfast, that sort of thing. 6 pairs of kind of a gauze material underwear. And I have a clothesline here. This one I got off Amazon. It's Lewis and Clark clothesline. You don't need clothesline clips for it. It comes with suction cups and it's perfect because you even have a Velcro if you needed to hang it in your bathroom and you couldn't use the suction cups. But I always have a clothesline with me because every day you can wash these out and they dry within just a couple of hours. A backup bra, a workout bra, medications, a laundry bag, my pajamas, a water bottle. This isn't normally what you'd have in your suitcase, but it is for me because I love to hike and backpack and that sort of thing. So I happen to have a backpack stove, a little pot, and I bring this because I'm over there for a month with a lot of meals covered by different suppliers, but several meals that I'm on my own, and I don't want to eat out every night. So this actually has a thermal cup, a bowl, my silverware, a spoon that I can stir it with without burning myself, and a knife that I can cut some vegetables with. And this is the bag that it goes in. This is actually the stove, so the only thing I have to do when I get there is buy a little can of fuel, which isn't really that expensive, and I'll be able to cook my own meals in the hotel room with no issues there. The lid, these are easily found at any backpacking store if you even cared to do it, but the lid is the strainer if you're doing some kind of a pasta dish, and it's just a great way to be able to bring your own utensils with you and not be at the mercy of like hotels' plastics or that sort of thing. let's see. This is probably one of my favorite things, is just a normal grocery bag, a reusable grocery bag. I use this like crazy when I'm traveling because you can put your boots in it, you know, if you need to, that you're not wearing right away, but you have to bring them with you on a day's outing or something. But you can also use it for groceries or hauling your laundry to the laundromat, whatever you need. So I always usually bring one of those. This is a collapsible bag. It really just like a, you know, a super easy zip bag that has its own little carry case, because there's usually something that you want to bring home that doesn't fit. So if you needed it for a second bag, you have it, and it doesn't take up much space. This is like a neck housing for my GoPro. The only reason I have it in here and not on my carry-on backpack is because it's kind of fragile. So I want it to be like wedged in my suitcase so it has like less likelihood to break. Let's see what else we've got here. This is just one of those zip bags. Now we're moving into, now don't laugh at me, but usually I have an aspartame allergy. So when I'm trying to stay off sugar, so I'm bringing the stevia, but I don't want to completely stay off sugar. So I'm bringing the M&Ms because about 3 o'clock every day, I really want a couple of those. Sunscreen, light gloves, some long underwear, a hat, a scarf. This is my travel hammock. It's an Eno hammock, but it's like super small, so you can travel with it. It's called the Sub 6. I absolutely love it. It's been all over the world. The hat, in case the hotel doesn't have a blow dryer and you need to take a little bit before you get it. Awesome rain jacket, probably the most important piece that you're packing because you're definitely going to need it when you don't think you will. A puffy. This one is only a vest. It's not a full puffy, but remember, I'm bringing a big black jacket and this, so I can stack, no problem at all. Water shoes, and then also a bag for shoes, because you know your shoes are going to get trashed and you don't want them in the suitcase with the rest of your stuff. So a bag to keep them separate. So there you have it. That's everything aside from the clothes that I'm bringing on the plane with me and my backpack that I'll be carrying with me as my carry-on. So I'll shoot another video to show you what's in the carry-on, but most of it's like my electronics and stuff. But it is possible, you guys. I hear it over and over, but it is possible. Don't pack out of fear. Wherever you're going in the world, unless you're in a serious third world country that is like grass huts and they don't have stores and things like that, pretty much anything that you think you might forget, from toothpaste to a heavier jacket, any of those things, they have them where you're going. So the worst case scenario is that you'd have to buy it when you get there. So don't pack out of fear. You really can pack lighter. And I can promise you, one of the best things when you're traveling is not to have to worry about your suitcase. Get a suitcase with good wheels, get one that has a nice handle on it that's not going to break on you, and try to keep it as small as possible, especially if you're going to Europe, because you're on and off public transportation, railroad, all kind of different things like we're going to be doing in Alaska. And you're not going to want to have to worry about that humongous American suitcase, you know? And plus we stick out like a thumb for pickpockets. So you can do it. I believe in you. Put your comments below. If there's anything that you can share to encourage people to pack lighter, please comment below. We'd love to hear it. And thanks for watching. Bye, guys.